All right, welcome to Fanime Day 1. We're here at the San Jose Convention Center. We're looking for people to photograph right now. We don't know where anybody is right now because it's kind of dispersed over 4 locations: the Convention Center, the Doubletree, the Hilton, and the Fairmont. We looked around at the Fairmont, didn't see anybody there, so we're here at the Convention Center, gonna find out what's happening and what's going down. So we'll keep you up to date. Right now it's about noon-ish on day 1, so we'll keep updating as we go along throughout today.
Okay, so it's about 3:30ish here at Fanime. We've taken some pretty good pictures. Thankfully, today is not busy at all, so there's still plenty of room to move around because there is barely any spaces to take pictures here, which is kind of frustrating. Yeah, so I talked to Kevin earlier and I asked him how his Fanime was going, and he said it was a little underwhelming. And we both agreed that since it's distributed between 3 or 4 hotels, everybody's just kind of spread out. So it's kind of hard to see everything you want to see. I think there's certain panels over at the Fairmont, the steampunk cons at our hotel, and then we're all here. And it's definitely sparse. And I know Fanime is really popular, so it's a little frustrating because then we just have to walk back and forth everywhere, and that's not how Kevin and I like to work. We kind of like to stay in one large little zone. That was an oxymoron, but that's okay. So it's a little okay. We went to the exhibition hall. It was pretty big. I personally think Sakura-Con's is bigger, but that might be because they combined the artist alley and the exhibition hall together. But they had the usual good stuff. I want an alpaca hat, but Kevin doesn't want me to have it. What's up, Kevin? What's up? What's up? So we'll probably do a report later tonight, somewhere else. But yeah, it's Friday, so hopefully tomorrow's gonna pick up. And we can maybe drag cosplayers away from the con because there's this really cool theater across the street, and I kind of want to take pictures there.
Okay, so it's end of day 1. I am obscenely tired. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm tired.
Pretty average day 1 of a con. Nothing extraordinary. We do have some bitching to do, so.
Not bitching.
Well, whining.
Critiquing.
You want to talk about it?
So, the big thing about this con is that we're staying in the Doubletree Hotel, which is about a 15-minute drive from the main con area.
This is where the Steam convention that is a part of Fanime is happening, so.
Right. So, one of the things that Fanime said is they'll have shuttles that will move people between the Steam convention and then the main convention, which is downtown San Jose. And part of this is during peak times, they have 2 shuttles running in 15-minute intervals. What this works out to actually being is 2 shuttles back to back every half hour to 45 minutes, which isn't bad, but it's just kind of obnoxious to stand around and wait for a half hour for a shuttle. And then if you just left something in your hotel room and you needed to run and grab it, it's a full hour that you've lost right there just waiting for shuttles.
Yeah, and then the registration line.
Still extremely long, over 3 hours.
If you look at our blog, Kevin took a little mini panorama shot, and that was at 10:30 at night.
Last night, yeah.
And, today it was full, and we talked to a cosplayer. We were taking her picture, and she was like, yeah, I stood in line from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. That blew my mind. We have never experienced something like that. I am so thankful that we got press badges for Fanime because I don't know how people do it. I don't know if I would go crazy.
Standing 6 hours in line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the secret is come to the Steam Con to register.
That's what.
And then take the shuttle back to the main con.
Oh, they're in the pamphlet. There's this thing called the Cosplay Spectacular, and to me it sounds like it's a cosplay contest or cosplay fashion show type thing. Oh yeah, it says it's like a masquerade. So, and then it's not on the schedule. I've looked on the schedule so many times and I can't find it. And we asked 3 people about it. Only one person said it was going to be at the Hilton, And then we asked someone else about it, like what time it was, and they were like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a lot of ambiguity in a lot of things.
Which does
I'm
happen at cons because there's volunteers, there's real staff. And the one thing I do have to say is good about Fanime is they have people walking around with signs that say, I can help you.
Right.
So, like, finding someone to ask a question is really easy.
And general questions, they're very knowledgeable. They can point you in the right direction most of the time. But for some reason, there's this weird mystery about events.
We, like 99.9% sure we're going to go to the concert tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot their names. I know one of them.
The Bleach
7 Oops.
music, yeah. 7 Oops.
And then
Whoever wrote the
other,
Durarara
yeah,
Bleach music.
I think they're called Rookies or
Yeah,
something.
Rookie something. Yeah.
So we're gonna go with that. Kevin's gonna do his
Whatever this
magic.
band name is right here. Is flashing.
But yeah, I mean, other than just the sprawling of it, I'm just gonna say this: the Hilton and the Fairmont are really nice.
Right.
Like, we took a picture in the Fairmont, and it's just like, like it's so beautiful. Like they must have weddings in there or something.
Yeah.
But we'll have to figure out a way to like kidnap cosplayers and bring them over there because it is so much better. The convention center is like disgusting compared to
Right.
the
It's
whole
being
time.
renovated.
Yeah, no, it's not
But-
disgusting. I'm just like being in the convention center like cement environment all
Right.
day, and then we went
Versus-
to the Fairmont and it was just
The classiest
So
place that
nice.
I've probably stepped foot in.
yeah, and I was just like, I just want to take everybody here and take pictures. Like, everybody should be here. So. Hopefully we'll upload this tonight. So if you happen to be watching this and you are a cosplayer and you are a Fanime, just hang out in the park or around the Hilton or the Fairmont. Like seriously, like I know there's a lot of attention, like you get a lot of attention at the convention center, but like people like us will be at the Fairmont because we really want to shoot there. Like and I think that's a con tip. I mean, really, like if I know like the entrances of cons are like where you like get all the hey, can I get your picture? And that's where we grab people too sometimes. But if you venture out into other parts of the cons or other parts of the hotels or something, like there's really cool crap out there, and there are people there willing to take your picture and want to give you something awesome.
Yeah.
That's
so
my
con tip.
That's my rant.
If you see us, tell us that you have time so we can go and find a really cool place to take your picture.
Yeah.
We'd love to take your picture. So if you see us, make sure to stop us and pull us aside or something.
Because I'm gonna get all up in the Fairmont's business this weekend. Holy crap.
All right. Well,
Okay.
that wraps up day one for us ish, most part, right?
Yeah. I just realized that my underwear was out when the
No,
maintenance
it's not.
guy came in.
No.
The maintenance guy saw my underwear.
All right. Well, I think that wraps up the video for us.
Good night!
Good night.